Hello, my name is Matt Kursick, and this is Module 6 Capstone Activity. I would have my students focus on what cup would retain heat the best. I would start by breaking the students into groups to have partners to cooperate with. I would give sensor tags to the students for them to use and instruct them how to use it. They would use the sensor tags to provide evidence for the tables, charts, and the questions that are located on the worksheet that I created. Students could use that data to predict what other variables could be tested for future experiments in other investigations. The students are constantly evaluating and analyzing the data that they would collect from the sensor tags and provide evidence to answer those questions. The students can use data and evidence to conclude what cup works best to retain heat and what helps the cups to retain heat the best. Here's a list of the materials that they would be provided. The 4 cups that they would be provided would be an example of a glass cup, a ceramic, metal, and a plastic cup. When I did the experiment, I had the metal cup, the plastic cup, a glass cup, and a ceramic cup. I placed the sensor tag over the cup to measure the infrared temperature, and I measured it for every 5 minutes to see the decreases in the temperature. When I was designing the activity, I used the MAPC matrix, and that helped me greatly to figure out a scale to really plan out this activity to make it really complex and to include inquiry to all of the parts. Here were my results that I had. I had several good data points that I listed here, and you saw the decrease, and it ended up being the metal cup being the best to retain the heat. And here was my worksheet that I created. I had a data chart for the students to plant their data just like I did, and then I thought also to include a little bit of art into it, a little bit into mathematics. I had them plant their points, their data points that they would receive right here, and put it onto their chart, and they could put it into different colors. The questions were listed. Explain what you found as a result of your investigation. What conclusions have you and your group reached about the data? What other variables could be tested further in the future investigations? How it aligns with STEM practices? The question is teacher provided, but the students could clarify it. The students fill out the given table and chart models to record the data. The students solely collect all the evidence. It is on them. I give them the power to collect it after I instruct them how to collect it. They use the data collected to analyze the decreases in temperature, so they're seeing the subtraction work in action. And they're constructing explanations, they're creating explanations whether why certain cups would work better using their scientific knowledge and schema. And they're engaging an argument from the evidence, and students use the data to form their arguments of which cup is best. And they're constantly obtaining, evaluating, and communicating their info towards their partners in the group. How it adheres to the tenets of inquiry. The student would interact with the question given by the teacher, and they would have to constantly analyze the evidence to respond to the worksheet problems. They would have to continually go back to the chart and table to answer those questions. Learner formulates explanations from evidence. The student would make their conclusions and explanations from the data and evidence. The student would connect knowledge that they know about temperature and other concepts, and I'm sure that they would be making hypotheses about which cup would work best and to retain the heat. And at the bottom, I came to an agreement that it was a level 2 inquiry. It was very structured, going off of the Bell model. And here was an inquiry continuum, and as you can see, is very learner self-directed. Thank you and have a great day.